welcome to my channel. My name is Kiera, your friendly neighborhood regional flight attendant, and this is the start of my journey to becoming a flight attendant. I do have my notes here of my process. I am going to talk about the process how it was for me going from my previous job to becoming a flight attendant. My process might be a little bit different than other flight attendants' processes. I am a regional flight attendant, so I am speaking from a regional experience. I know that from videos that I've seen and people other flight attendants that I've talked to, mainline's process is a little bit different, sometimes a little bit longer. So please keep that in mind as we go along. And so I will start by talking about dates that I submitted my application, when I left my previous job, when training started, and just how all of that happened for me. So here we go. So this process started on April 23rd, physically for me. That is when I submitted my application for my airline. And on April 24th, I submitted I take that back. I wrote my letter of resignation for my previous job. I wrote it, I did not submit it. I had it prepared to send off. The only thing I didn't have on there was the last date that I would be working for them. So it was, I was manifesting hard. I said, no, we're gonna go ahead and get this letter of resignation ready because I know I'm gonna need it. Spoiler alert, I needed it. So on April 25th, so 2 days after I submitted my application, I submitted the video assessment for the application, which was, I believe it was 2 parts, where they asked different questions, some situational questions that you answer, but they wanted to see you. So I had to record, I got all dolled up for it and submitted that. And then I submitted that April 25th in the morning. By that afternoon, I had received my invite for my in-person interview. I was really excited because honestly, y'all, I thought I messed up on that video recording. I was so nervous. And one of the video one of the video assessments, I could re-record the videos. The other one I couldn't. The one that I could not, I just knew. I was like, oh yeah, they're not gonna pick me. I am lint. They're not gonna pick me. I thought I blew it, but nope. I went ahead and received my invite for my in-person interview, and that same day I selected my interview date, which was May 10th. So I was really excited. I selected the day, and I requested it off at my previous job so that I could have the whole day. And I also selected to be flown out to the interview instead of driving because of how far the interview was from me. I live in the DMV area, so DC, Maryland, Virginia, and the interview was in Charlotte, North Carolina. Fly me out. So I submitted all of that information on April 25th, and then on May 7th, I received confirmation for my interview along with the flight confirmation. So this was just a few days before I actually was being flown out. So if you are going through this process, it does take some time. You won't get responses immediately, but you will get them before you need them. So just pack your patience, because I know I was checking my email every single day. Spam folder, junk folder, regular folder, this folder, that folder. If it was a folder, I was checking it because I needed to make sure that I wasn't missing out on information because I was ready to get gone from my previous job. And this is something I had been wanting to do for some time, so I didn't want a lapse of seeing an email be the reason that I did not move forward in this process. So on May 9th, that was the day before my interview. I did not sleep at all. I was too excited. My anxiety was through the roof. it was it was an experience. So I spent the day just mentally preparing. I knew that I wanted to vlog this experience, and this was not my first time attempting to vlog, but the first time I knew I was going to actually continue with the vlog experience. So I was like, okay, coming up with ideas, because since I'm up and my mind is racing, might as well give it something to focus on. So I recorded myself getting ready. You guys will see that in momentarily. And then May 10th was interview day. I was so excited. I had my lovely outfit on. I felt like I looked like a flight attendant. I felt good about myself. And you guys will see that again momentarily. And my mom dropped me off at the airport, and I went for my interview, and it was so exciting. So it was a great experience. It was similar to how I had seen it described in other videos on YouTube, because I watched a lot of YouTube videos leading up to me applying, leading up to my interview, and leading up to training. So I felt prepared. I made sure I went over like the STAR method when answering those questions, and it definitely helped me be prepared. I didn't know what questions they were going to ask me, but I was prepared to answer those questions the way that they needed me to answer them to move forward in the application process. So after my interview on the 10th, before I boarded my returning flight home, y'all had my CJ. Oh, yes. Oh, I was so excited. Couldn't tell me nothing. I was so excited, grinning from ear to ear. I texted my family when I got home. Well, before I left, I was like, got it. I am doing this. So that was Friday, May 10th, 2024, that I got my CJO. Monday, May 13th, 2024, I submitted that letter of resignation that I wrote on April 24th to my job. I gave them a 3-week notice. That was very kind of me, very mindful of me. And blessings on blessings should come my way for that, because y'all know these corporate jobs, they do not give you a 3-week notice if they're going to let you go. So very mindful of me. So, but from that moment on, I was the happiest person in the office, that's for sure. I got my CJO, and they also sent the request for my background check and my drug test. I did that the same day. So after work, I went straight to do probably while I was at work, I submitted my request for an appointment to do my drug test. And then I saw that where I was going, literally in the same shopping center, there was a place I could go get my background check done. So I went and I got those both done the same day. I was not playing, because for my airline, you have 48 hours to submit that before you're outside of the time window that they need this information. So with the drug test and everything, they want to make sure that you're not trying to flush something out your system that shouldn't have been in there. So got that done. I also received my new hire uniform information. So this was basically telling me about what to wear during training, because uniform, but not really uniform. It's more so what we had to wear while we're in training. So it gives you plenty of time to start getting these items if you don't already have these items. So, and then on May 28th, I received my new hire commuting information. So I received the information confirming my flight from the DMV area to Charlotte, which is where my training was. And I also received my training packet, which gave a little bit more information. It came with like the airport code so that we can start becoming familiar with that. And then also came with some training material that at the time made absolutely no sense to me. So as I was studying it, it was more so just memorizing it, but not really understanding it. I didn't understand it until I got to training and they explained it. So it's now it's just like I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's what this is. But in the beginning, it's like learning a new language, and it really is, because in every job there's terminology that is used that is known within that job's niche. So in aviation, there's certain terms that we use, and I worked in banking before. There were certain terms that we used that were, if you were talking to someone else in banking and you used those terms, they knew what you were talking about. I didn't have to explain them. So this needed some explaining when we got to training. So I did, so got the training packet on May 31st. That was my last day at my previous job. So I gave myself a week between work and starting training for me to get myself together. During that time, I went and got my hair done. I went to the spa. I was basically like preparing myself. I was decompressing from my previous employment and preparing to step into this new journey as calm, as fresh, as new as I could. Like, I didn't want any negative energy flowing with me. I was getting myself together, and I wanted to celebrate. This was very exciting for me. So between May 28th and June 6th, I received more emails, so like new hire stuff. So I got my I-9 forms, payroll, and flight information was received via email. So those flight confirmations of coming from home to training, then payroll, like where are you gonna send this coin to my account, of course. And then, tax information. So your I-9 forms, deductions and exceptions and things of that nature. On June 8th, I did have a party celebrating me. So, and my journey. So a couple of friends and family came out, and it was so much fun. And we just had a good time celebrating. A few friends that couldn't make it to the party, we did go out before then. So I had a good time. I had, like I said, getting myself together, getting myself ready for this adventure. On June 9th, we've flown out to training. So this was the day before training actually was set to start. So we had a meet and greet that day in the hotel. So for some videos that I've seen, they allow you to stay, either if you live in the area, you can stay at home and then just commute to the training for your time, or you can stay in the hotel. For my airline, they did not give that option, even if you lived in the area, because there were a couple people that lived pretty close or close enough to where they could go home to do laundry or go home and get stuff or take stuff and things of that nature. But you had to stay the night at the hotel. Like, that was a non-negotiable for my airline. So that was that. We did our meet and greet. We met everyone that was going to be in our training class. It was very nice to see some people. There was quite a few people from my interview class that was in the same training class. So it was good to see them again and continue on this journey with us. And then the next day, June 10th, training started. It started, and it was the longest, shortest 4 weeks of my life. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I met some amazing people. I learned so many things, and it was a stepping stone to get to here, where I am now, currently as a regional flight attendant. And I have enjoyed this process, and I won't hold you guys up. Go ahead and watch how my process went, because it was like a movie. did try to take me out of my zen, but 2 deep breaths and I was back. Oh, I am so excited. I can see my gate. Plane not here yet, but that's okay. Level has not gone down, and the flight attendant on my flight, today was her first day out of training, and she said I look good and I'm gonna do well, and I just made my day. So as you guys can probably tell, I got my CJO. I texted my family back home and they did these wonderful decorations in my room. I was pleasantly surprised. We threw a party, my family came out, my friends came out, and a time was had, as you can see. We had a good time celebrating. There's my family. We took a group picture, a few of my friends downstairs, and a couple of my friends came. We decorated the basement, and I just had a good time, you guys. I love dancing, and as you can see, carrying on. A few of my friends that couldn't make it, we went out for drinks, and a time was had. Just made it through security. I think I'm going this way. I hope I'm going this way. I am heading to my gate now. Whew. Made it to my room. We're going to do a quick little room tour. Got a nice little desk area. I'm going to set my laptop up over there. That'll be my little study station. Nice lounge area. And fridge. Already checked. It is nice and cold in here. You got to be wary of that. This is just a little storage place. Definitely will clean that out before I use it. Nice little counter. Full-length mirror because who doesn't love that? And a little seating area with some more storage. We have the TV here. I have 2 beds, but I do not have a roommate, thankfully. So I'll probably use the bed for clothes for the next day, and then 1 bed for actually sleeping. Got a phone. I love that they have a little alarm clock in here. I'm going to make sure I know how to work that so I can set that up. And here is my view. And then quick. So to continue, there's a sink here, toilet tub over here. Nice little setup. Little catty corner place with some hangers, thankfully, and ironing board with an iron safe down there and some more storage. Don't worry, I already went through and made sure that there was no one in here before I even started recording this video. But I am happy to be here. This is like day 0 for training because it's the day before training actually starts. It is about 4:25 now, and in about 30 minutes, I'm going to go downstairs. We have a meet and greet. I've already met one person. She's on the same floor as me. Pretty cool. And we're both very excited. So I'll keep you updated. Good morning. It is June 11th. The time is... It is currently 4:40 in the morning. I am at my flight attendant training. I am about to hit the gym. The shuttle picks me up at 7. So I'm gonna get a good workout in before I head to training. I already have my clothes. There we go. I already have my clothes laid out. So when I get back, I'm gonna just shower, get ready, get some breakfast, and go to bed. Like I said, it is day 2. I don't know if I said that. It is day 2 of training. Yesterday was my first day. I actually arrived here Sunday, but I was just trying to get settled before I started vlogging and everything. I have some note cards to take with me to the gym, so when I get to my cardio portion, I can study. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys on a journey with me. It's an experience. I am extremely excited about it. And let's just go. Well, this is not my first attempt at vlogging. But this is hopefully going to be my first attempt that I go all the way through with vlogging. So let's go. There is nothing more that I love than a gym to myself. So let's get to work. All my gymmies, don't judge me. The only reason I am stretching my hair in front of the weights is because nobody's in here. If there was someone in here, I would not be taking up this space. So chill out. Finished at the gym, and now I have about an hour to get ready. So before the shuttle comes, I'll get me some breakfast and everything. Oh my goodness. Had a great time. Got some studying in, as you guys saw, in between my sets. Let me tell you, this right here, oh my goodness. I'll tell you one thing for sure, it works. So, it worked on me. There was no one trying to get into my room. However, I did forget to move it before I tried to open the door.
So imagine my shock yesterday when the thing went off. And if you have it, you know, like, that thing loud. So, I do apologize to anyone that is staying here, and I may have jolted you out of your sleep a little bit. My apologies. But I did put a sign on the door to make sure that I remove the stopper before I try to open the door. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower, get myself ready, and the next time y'all see me, hopefully I'll be all put together and getting ready for breakfast. So all right, I am all ready. I'm about to head down to breakfast. I have about 15-20 minutes before the shuttle comes, so I'll get something downstairs and I'm ready to go. I'm excited. Day 2 of training. Woo-hoo. Y'all, it is day 3, I believe, and already tired, but loving it. Whew. Good morning. It is 4:42 in the morning. I am about to go down to the gym to get a body workout in this morning. It's day 4 of training. And a time is being had, that's for sure. I'm enjoying myself. I'm looking forward to what today brings. But first, I'm looking forward to what this gym got to offer. So let's get it in. This night here, I may look tired because I am. We started at 5 p.m. and went until 2 a.m. We saw the aircrafts in the hangar, and we had to do that off the late night. This here is a clip of the van ride home. I went home, back to the hotel. We were packed in there like sardines, y'all. And you don't hear the audio because I don't want to be copyrighted, but we were singing and carrying on. It was very lively for the most part. But I still managed to go to the gym. But that was Friday. This is the Monday morning. I did manage to go to the gym. Good morning. I just came from the gym. It is 5:45. Hold on, I just realized I didn't stop my watch. But that ain't too bad because I also went through a whole set of Bulgarians without starting my watch. And if you know, you know. When it comes to the watch, I'm getting upset when I don't start my watch right when I'm about to do my workout because I feel like I'm missing out on credit here. But today is the start of week 2. It is Monday. As I mentioned earlier, it's 5:45 in the morning. I got up, went to the gym. So now I'm about to get ready. I have my clothes and stuff set out for today. But yeah, week 2 starts. We have our first test tomorrow and then our second test Thursday. So yay us. But let me go ahead and get ready, have some breakfast, and get ready for the 7 o'clock shuttle. Y'all, the hotel spoiled us. These apple treats were delicious and much needed before studying for test 1. Definitely had a good time doing that. Test 1 is complete. I got a 98. That's good. But the perfectionist in me is hot as hell. But it was I second guessed myself. I knew better. But I'm coming for that hundo though. I am proud. We got through test 1 and test 2 is Thursday. So there's no time to gripe on this. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep pushing. I am proud of myself. I need to stop being a perfectionist. I did a damn good job. And by the end of the day, I should be on that time. I am going to go to the gym tonight and murder my body though. In love.
Definitely murdered my body in love in the gym, had my flashcards there, and then even met up with my girls afterwards to study some more. We're ready.
Don't mind the late night study session tonight with my girls. We're gonna be at a test on Thursday. So we just had a test today. Our next test is Thursday. So we were studying together. So hold on one second. I know this is poor vlogging etiquette. Don't call the vlogging police on me. But we need to definitely secure. This works like a dream. It's already been set off twice. Once by yours truly, and the other by, I forgot to put the do not disturb sign out, and I was disturbed. But it's all good. It's all good. Glad to know it works. Like I said, it is late. It is 11:31, 23:31 for our military timers. I am going to go ahead and wind down. I'm feeling pretty good about what we have studied, and I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll check in later. I don't know if I've already said, this is week 2. One thing I didn't say, actually I did, but I'll say it again. We had our first test, and your girl got a 98. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little tight because I wanted that 100. But test 2, I'm coming for that hundo. So, good night. It's 4:53 in the morning. I'm a little behind on what I normally do. But I am gonna go to the gym. I'm on my way there now. Had my flashcards because I'm gonna study. So we have the testimony. It is. Oh, I'm tired. But the grind don't stop. Go ahead, set up, and get my study on.
By now, y'all know I'm going to take over a gym with my flashcards. I actually had a couple of my classmates join me as we study for test 2. And this is day up for test 2. I'm ready. As you can see, dressed for success, and here we go.
So you guys, test 2 results are in. I got a 99. It's good. A 99 is good. My little tantrum was a little shorter this time than it was last time. It's always one question. It's always a freaking true or false. But let me calm down. It's good. I got a 99. I did get the highest grade in the class, I believe. So, yay me. But test 3 is Monday. So, hundo, I'm still coming for you.
As y'all can tell, I greatly enjoyed that full-length mirror. This was the next day, and we get to dress down a few times. So it was a nice Friday. Later that evening, I definitely enjoyed some lunch or dinner by the pool with my drinky drink. weekend, my family came to visit, but it didn't stop my studying, that's for sure. But I was so happy to watch my brother's kickball team win. And then we went out to Mike's Vegan Grill. It was really, really good. I had these delicious tacos, y'all. Oh my goodness, they were so good. And then the following day, I also went to Jack and Jill's Sports Bar. Delicious, delicious. 10 out of 10. That salad was amazing. If only I knew what was to come.
So it's for real. It's for real, right? I don't have it on my phone. I mean, I know, but I'm just saying. Because I'm saying it first to get class delayed or something.
Yes. Y'all, it was a false alarm. We back inside now. But let me tell you how. You see this little alarm clock right here? I was beating the hell out of it thinking that I was setting an alarm and couldn't turn it off. Thank God it wasn't a real emergency, y'all. Your girl was not moving with a sense of urgency. Let me go and give me a couple more hours of sleep before this test. And hopefully that shit don't happen again.
Y'all, the devil working hard, but God working harder, because guess who got her hundo? 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 Hey, but just wanted to let y'all know I'm about to head back in, because we about to do our next lesson, but we had a good minute. So yes, I'm so excited. So that means y'all getting the flick tonight. Old habits die hard, y'all. If you know, you know. This is a small umbrella compared to what I normally use, but get my walk on. I'm so happy, and I got my personal shade with me. Let me just tell y'all about the day that I'm having. You see these wonderful, wonderful things on my feet? As much as I would love to be able to wear them all the time, I am not supposed to be wearing them right now. Why did I wear them all the way to training and did not realize that my feet were extra comfortable until I got here? Thank God for making friends in training, because I called my girl up and she going to either try and get into my room or bring me a pair of shoes that are compliant. I'm not going to let it throw me off. I'm going to enjoy the comfort that I have right now. Hell, I put them in sports mode. So we're just gonna study, and then we're gonna act like this didn't happen this morning. But yeah, y'all, Crocs made it. Tennis shoes did not. I got shoes, y'all. I got shoes. My boo Rachel came through. Thank you. Because I ain't going to forget my shoes again. But I am glad that my girls came through. Thank you. And in happier news, more happy news, we had 2 PCs today. I passed both of them. So we had CPR and we had fire today. So passed this. And yes, I am still out here getting my walk on, even though it's raining. I didn't pack this umbrella for nothing. And nothing is going to stop me from getting my self-care walk. I'll probably just do 1 lap out here, and then I'll go inside and walk through. Maybe I'll do 2 laps. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get back over there. But yes, your girl is trekking along, and I just taking in everything and all the high praises from my instructors. It really makes me feel great. And also from my classmates as well. We are all kicking ass and taking names, y'all. All right, everyone. We had test 4 today, and I got a 94. I ain't mad at it, because test 4 was a doozy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Some questions, I was like, damn, I knew it. Shouldn't have got those wrong. But It is what it is. Still an A. I'm fucking with it. I'm happy with it. Test 5 is Tuesday. And hundo, I want another one. So, yeah.
Hello. It is June 29th. It is currently the end of week 3 and 3 or 4. They called week 3 Hell Week for good reason. So, but made it through. I know it's probably been a little minute. My bad. But just to update, so we had 2 tests this week. So we had test 3 on Monday, and we had test 4 on Friday, and then we had 2 PCs, so like kind of role play type tests, just to make sure that we know how to operate certain things. I'm gonna stop saying and because it is a pet peeve of mine to hear it, so I am gonna do my best not to do it. It's been a time. I've been enjoying myself. One tip that I can give any aspiring flight attendants: please, when you are packing, pack extra patience. Please. It is extremely important to have patience, not just for your fellow trainees, but for yourself. This can be very stressful, being away from home and not having the constant communication with the people that you're used to having the constant communication with, having access to certain things that typically would calm you. It's a lot, and it takes a toll on people, and you don't want that energy here. It's been 3 weeks. The training that I'm going through is 4 weeks, so I just have 1 more week left. This time next week, I'll be home. I'll be graduated. So it's very important to pack patience. I will be doing a pack with me video, kind of a little backwards, because I didn't do one before, but I think it would work out best for me to do it before I leave here, to show things that I brought, things that I bought when I got here, and things that I think you should wait till you get here to get. For my particular airline, the class before us actually left some things for us at the beginning, during week 1, for us to use, which was very kind of them, and we kind of carry the tradition on. This has been happening. I think a class started it last month, I think they said, and all the classes after have just continued doing that, and it is extremely helpful. So yeah, week 3 we have a next week is gonna be a doozy. So we have 2 PCs at the last test and the final next week, and then we graduate on Friday. So really excited, feel really good about it. I did get my base. I'll do a video for that. I have a video for that, actually. I will announce that at a later time. It's just been exciting, you guys. I'm really enjoying it. I will probably do a separate tips video. I just wanted to drop that gem about patience, and don't be surprised if I mention it again and again, because let me tell you, bring rechargeable patience, because I thought I had enough and I had to recharge my patience every now and then, but it's gotten me through. It is now 2:17. A couple of us are down by the pool studying. I'm probably gonna chill a little bit. It's hot outside. Not that I'm complaining. I would prefer to be hot than cold,
but I kind of need to recharge. I've been around a lot of people today, so definitely need to recharge. But I am going to go down there so we can practice a couple of our PCs and then study for this test that we have next, this last test, because they said it's pretty intense. So, but I'm coming for that 100. I've done really well on my tests, you guys. We've had 4 tests already. I got a 98 on the first one, a 99 on the second one. I got 100 on the third one, and then I got 94 on the fourth one. They said the fourth one was a doozy as well. So I'm happy with myself. I'm doing pretty good. I've passed all my PCs so far. Whoop whoop. Yes. As you see, I'm in my fitness wear, so I have been working out consistently, as you probably have already seen. The whole class knows. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. If you can't find me anywhere, look in the gym. That's probably where I'm at. And I've studied in the gym, as you also have seen already. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself together to be social and study, of course. And then I will hit you guys up later. I will do my best to update you more consistently for this last week. But again, it is a pretty intense week. It is the last week leading into finals, and I want to make sure that I got my head in the game, trying to make sure that I do what I need to do so that I'm successful. And so far I have been. And you guys, I don't know if you can tell, I am so excited. I am so excited. I do plan to vlog my journey in this industry as best I can. And y'all, I'm ready to take flight. I am so ready to take flight. It's so exciting. Like, I know it's gonna be a lot. I know that it's different. It's gonna be a different experience. I know that. I get that. I'm ready for that. But I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. So we bid it for our bases while we were in training. We had 5 options. So Charlotte, DCA, Dayton, Philly, and Dallas. Those were the options for our bases. My options were in this order. My number 1 pick was DCA, then Philly, then Charlotte, Dayton, and then Dallas. That was the order of my pick. Out of training, I was awarded Philly as my base. So I started as a Philly-based flight attendant. It was how we found out. They had posted them on our web, not the website, but there's where we bid for them. They were on that site. And I do wish that they would have just posted it so that you could only see your base, because for quite a few of us who wanted to wait until we got back to the hotel to look at our bases, we were unable. We could still look at it when we got to the hotel, but so many people were talking about it and just coming up to people like, oh, you're based here, you're based here, there. That's how I found out that I was based in Philly. I wanted to wait until I got to my hotel, but another classmate is the one who told me that I was based in Philly. I did, however, while I was on my IOE, which was after graduation, I was awarded DC as my base, and that is where I am currently based. So I did end up getting my number 1 choice, not immediately after training, but shortly thereafter.
So I love making silly faces, y'all. Side note, but I had washed my hair, and this was me sitting under the hooded dryer. That weekend, we being my class, we watched the movie Sully, and y'all, I was in shambles. I remember the story, but watching the movie definitely had me in my heart. After the movie, we were practicing for training, and
one of my classmates, he had made a song out of one of our emergency drills as we were practicing the planned and unplanned emergencies. And it was just so funny. We had a great time helping each other and carrying on. And he took us to church, y'all. He took us to church. Was it was an experience, but I had to get back to my roots, going to the gym and studying, flex a little bit, cause why not? And this hairstyle, y'all, this is my first time doing it. Absolutely loved it, and I never get tired of looking at the sky, y'all. I hope y'all don't either.
Okay, test 5 results are in. I got a 98, y'all. I missed one question. I was one question away from my hundo. Yes, I threw a little tantrum, but I will say that test 5 was a very tricky and wordy test. But still, I missed one question. My mama tried to put it in perspective that across 5 texts, I have left probably, so I got 98, so that's 2, 4, 5, and then 6. I've left 11 points on the board across 5 tests out of 500 points. And I guess I should be grateful. I am grateful. But that's 11 points that I could have had. Oh, full uniform today. Gonna get my walk on too. So, we took our final today. Out of 100 questions, I got 98 of them correct. Hundo eluded me, but it's all good, y'all. I passed. Tomorrow I am graduating, and I'm so excited. Like, then I have a couple days, then I do my IOE, and then I get my wings. So this is only the beginning, y'all. I'm definitely going to be more active on the social of the media because this is great. This is great. I'm excited, and y'all, this is only the beginning. Look out, world, because here I come.
Can you tell how excited we are that we passed our finals? This is just a couple of pictures of a few of my classmates as we are waiting for our ICs, because they did get us some free ICs on final day. It was much, much appreciated. We still had a few more things to go over, not test related, but we got to enjoy our ICs while we did it. That night, I did curl my hair for graduation. And I don't know if you remember, I mentioned that the previous class did leave us stuff. So we did the same. So this is my items that I'm giving to the next class.
It's graduation day. But that ain't gonna stop me from getting my walk in though.
Not bad for class 2413's valedictorian.
Whew. Oh my goodness. This is the end. We're heading to the airport. Oh my goodness, y'all. Our time was had. Officially graduated and just so excited.
my first KCM and everything went smoothly. I am on my way to the gate. It is still early. I think I still have at least 30 minutes before my arrival time, so I am, it may take me 30 minutes to get to the gate I need to get to, but it's all good. I'm excited. Okay, so this is my room. Has 2 beds. Don't mind that end of the bed. I've already pulled it up and sprayed. I don't plan to sleep in this one, so this is how that bed looked when I got here. Cute. Love the artwork. The room is cute. I love the aesthetic. Cute little igloo. I've already put my meal preps in there. Orange just jumped out, but I already put them in there and checked. They said it was cold. I got some drawers, TV, nice little station here. I have these wonderful spa robes. Definitely gonna make good use of them while I'm here. Gonna make the most of this trip while I'm here. And the bathroom, there I am. Beautiful. So yeah, let me get in here. I am feeling it. This is my IOE, so this is also my very first overnight, and I'm liking it. I'm loving it so far. I had a great day. We had 3 legs today. I think that's a good start. Tomorrow we have 4, and we have an early start. So it is currently 2:20, and I have about 12 hours before I'm gonna probably start getting up and getting ready, because we have an early van time for tomorrow. So yeah. Y'all, that steam room was amazing. Where did I come? I think I came from this way. Yes. Oh, I had to retrace my steps. I was in that sauna living my best life. Ah, bless it, bless it. Now I'm about to go change, rinse off, and get in this pool. Whew. Good morning. Just did a last sweep of the room. It's about 4:45. I have about 8 minutes to get downstairs for my van time. This was my first overnight, or layover, and I enjoyed it. We have my IOE, so heading to day 2. We have 4 legs today, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my way downstairs. I realized that I did not say what my trips were while I was on my IOE. So while we look at this beautiful room tour, I'm just go ahead and let you guys know what my trip was. So the first day of my IOE, I did a DC to an Atlanta turn, basically. So DC to Atlanta, Atlanta back to DC, and then DC to Vermont, which is where the first overnight was located. Then the second day, we have 4 legs. I have Vermont to DC, DC to Greensville, Greensville to Charlotte, and then Charlotte to Savannah, which is where I currently am in this video that you're watching. Then the next day, we had Savannah to DC, DC to Connecticut, and we ended my IOE with 1 leg, which was Connecticut to DC. So that was the entire trip that I had for my IOE. Night 2 over and done with. About to head downstairs. I have about 7 minutes to be downstairs. I'll go ahead and meet the rest of my crew down there and head on to day 3 of my IOE. graduated top of my class. I had a great time. This all led to me getting my wings. So please remember to live freely, love always, travel often. Bye.